Hi crafters, today I'm going to teach you how to knit using your Tunisian hook. This is called the Tunisian knit stitch. I have my Tunisian crochet hook. This is 4 millimeters, and I have decay yarn. You can use the usual hook, the shorter hook, if your project is not as long, but the best would be using a Tunisian crochet hook. I'll start by making a slip knot. Then I will crochet 20 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then I'll have an extra chain for the turning. So you have your row 1 for your foundation chain. A Tunisian crochet hook, you may need to adjust the way you hold it. Its mechanism is different from the normal crochet hook. Then something to note again, usually we crochet our Tunisian crochet stitches, the first row, onto these bumps on the back. This is because Tunisian crochet tends to curl. So by crocheting on these bumps at the back, you're able to reduce the curl. Bearing that in mind, make sure your tension is not as tight on the chain stitches so that you're able to insert your hook onto the back. So starting with the foundation chain, you're going to skip this first stitch and insert your hook onto the bumps on the second stitch. So this is the first and then the second one. We're just going to insert under that bump, yarn over and pull up a loop. That is the first stitch. This is also a stitch on your hook. Consider it a stitch. Then again yarn over, pull up a loop. Insert at the back, yarn over, pull up a loop. Basically, I'm making single crochet stitches with my Tunisian crochet hook, and I'll do this till the end of the row. And for Tunisian crochet, as you're going forward or as you're starting a new row, this is called the forward pass, because we have so many stitches on our project, on our needle, on our hook, sorry. This is called the forward pass, whereby you go picking up stitches along your project. So I'll do this till the end. We're going to have 20 stitches or 20 loops on our crochet hook. So this is my last stitch. I'm going to put my hook into that bump. Okay. Yes. So this is our first row, and we're just going to do the back pass for this first row. Start by yarning over and taking off one loop, then yarn over again and take off 2 loops until the end. And another one. So this is called a back pass, where you go back towards your first stitch. Then as you go back, you're going to have bars formed in comparison to having loops as the way we used to normal crochet. and the last two. So this is the first row. So we're going to start making our knit stitches. Then what you'll notice from your project is you have bars running all through, and then you have a front bar and a back bar. When I spread my work like this, you can see this bar and another one. Then the first stitch on your hook counts as a stitch, so you're going to skip this first bar. So you're going to make this tall or loose so that you're able to make your knit stitches. So what we'll do is we're going to insert our hook in between those two bars, between this and this. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, insert your hook into the next one, spread your work so that you're able to see your bars, insert your hook there again, yarn over and pull up a loop. We're going to do this till the end, in between those bars, not in between these stitches. Our bars, here are our bars, then in between we're going to yarn over, insert, yarn over and pull up a loop. So I'll do this till the end. Again, this is called the forward pass. Then after the end of the row, we're going to do a back pass. Try and make it as tall as you can. Not too tight, not too loose. Almost at the end of the row. Then you can see how close our rows are. Remember, Tunisian crochet tends to curl a lot. Then on the last stitch, you want to go in between those two loops and yarn over. So we are done with the forward pass. Now I'm going to do the back pass. Start by yarning over and taking off one loop, then yarn over and take off two till the end of the row, till you're done with your back pass. Almost at the end, and we're done with row 1. As you can see, the stitches down there look like knit stitches, whereby we have V's. Then from our previous knitting tutorials, we've learned that the opposite of a V in knitting is a purl being bumps. So on the wrong side, it's going to be bumps. On the right side, we have knit stitches. So let's try this again, see how our next row looks like. For the next row again, we're going to skip the first vertical bar. Then after that, you spread your work so that you can see in between your bars. There you have it, your bars. Then insert your hook, pull up a loop, insert in between those two bars, the front one and the back, and pull up a loop, and do this till the end of this row. You need to be sure you're going in between your bars, not in between our stitches. So keep inserting and pulling up loops till the end. And as you pull them up, you can see your V's are more clear. Next stitch is here. Just take a bit of practice when you're handling the Tunisian crochet hook. And almost at the end, pull up a loop, and at the end go in between those two stitches, those two loops, and pull up a loop. There is our next row. And from here on, you want us to do the back pass, yarn over, take one loop off, yarn over, take two off till the end. Our next row is done. We have beautiful beautiful neat stitches. I'm going to do a couple of rows and then I will see you back. I've done a couple of rows and this is the way it looks like. It really looks like the knit stitch that you would knit using your knitting needles, but this is done by a Tunisian crochet hook. Then the back, you can see a bit of the bumps on this side. Then this just shows the rows you have made. I truly hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Watch out for part 2 of this stitch, which is going to be the Tunisian purl stitch. Please support my channel by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. See you on the next one, crafters.